Hey, happy Monday. It's actually close to midnight. I never filmed today except right now. It's a busy day for me. And also I just work on this just a few, maybe an hour ago. I only did this part, this area, so there's nothing else to show except for I never had a subscription box, and this time I wanted to try one, but it is a crochet subscription box from Hooks and Needles, because I don't like picking yarns, and there's a lot of things that I don't like doing, but I like to try crochet. I like to try several patterns because I'm curious. So I don't like spending money a lot for hobby, but I also like to experience the things. So I pick crochet, and then I'm working on my first project from the kit. So if you're so they gave this a pattern for this in this booklet, the main projects, this and that. I'm actually interested to crochet all of these ones, but I wanted to focus on this fingerless gloves. I don't really need this. I don't need this, so probably want to try to do this, but I want to focus on this. And they gave 4 yarns, and I think I don't know, I have no idea, but I started this one, and here's my progress. This is what they call the ribbing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just followed instruction, and yeah, I stopped because it's the instruction. This is rows 3 to 28, so I just don't want to do. I want to go back to my cross stitch before I go to bed, but I have nothing else to show. I put this one on a key snaps, but I don't like it. I think I'm gonna the reason why I put it in a key snap is I want the extra I want this this is Dollar Tree steering wheel cover. I want to use it to secure the extra fabrics, but I don't really like using Q-snaps. I tend to use this kind of hoops. It's very it's not hard for my hand. Q-snap, sometimes it's too heavy and it's hard to hold it by hand, so you have to prop it somewhere. I don't have a tool right now to hold this Q-snaps, but I'm not enjoying it. So yeah, I have a few minutes to spare before I go to bed, and hopefully I get to tackle this. I can't find my magnifying glass with light. I don't know where I put it, so I'm just gonna deal with my regular eyeglasses. I'm so slow tonight, but yeah, I'm back to my old whips. See you later. You know what, sometimes I don't know why I'm doing this, because I am stitching on Feather Fairy and I don't feel like stitching it. I think it's just too big. I mean, the skirt is big, and while I'm stitching it, I'm like, how am I going to display this one? I have already a lot of fancy ladies. I just finished the Fairy Dreams from Lavender and Lace. It's not framed, and I have I can only display one or two or three fancy ladies in the house. Can't display them all. And I'm stitching this without any plans. In my mind, actually, I was like, I wish I'm just stitching something that is landscape, because honestly, or heaven and earth, I can do the heaven and earth, but mostly landscape or beautiful scenery kind of design that I can display in the house. So, but I put this strict rule that this is my focus piece and I need to finish that. And it's kind of annoying because I just finished the fairy dreams, and that's another fancy ladies. I wanted to really the random number. I wanted to pick some kind of a sampler or a dimension skit that or something else other than fancy ladies. And I started the Lady of the Flag on July 4th, and I haven't picked it up. I worked on it on July 4th and never really worked on it after. So I should have picked the other kind of July 4th design or something. I am so much trouble. Anyways, this is just, I just have to suck this up, suck it up. Is that how you say it? Suck it up. It takes forever for her skirt. You know, I don't know why. I mean, I picked the wrong fabric size. It's 28 count because I only want to use what I have. Next time, if I'm gonna work on fancy ladies, I don't really have plans because I have other that I've started. I need to finish them. The Lady of the Flag would be the last one for a long time. I'm not going to start anything else. They're just huge. I mean, I should pick 32 count, right? But the dresses are big. I used to be like Mirabilia and Lavender and Lace fan. That's why I started a lot of fancy ladies. And then I realized right now that I don't like, I mean, it's not that I don't like them. I just, my interest is changed. Yeah, I every time I stitch on this, I'm like thinking about what nice design that I can stitch next time, like beautiful farmland or a landscape or something like maybe full coverage like RTC designs and do tent stitching. That goes fast. Yeah, this feeling of like, you know, that you have to force yourself to eat the food that you don't like. I mean, I like the design, I just don't like stitching on it because I don't like how big it is. That it's just too much stitching going on. Anyways, don't worry guys, I'm going to continue and get this done and then put it in a bin. Anyway, it is midnight, time to sleep. I guess I'll feel better tomorrow. I'll feel better tomorrow and stitch on this. I think I'm going to pick up the the long dog sampler. I think that will make me feel a lot better. And a little bit of heaven and earth design, that will make me feel a lot better because it's faster. 10 stitching, I like 10 stitching. And full coverage designs. And I like the long dog because, you know, I like using the silky threads. I realized that everything's changed. I mean, I've changed. When I started, I'm so in love with Mirabilia Lavender Lace and Joanne Elliott. Now every time I pick up projects from, you know, ladies and stuff, it's like, I'm gonna do this again. But I've started then, I made so many progress that I don't want to, you know. So, and falling out of love. Time to go to sleep. See ya.